Hi, my name's David Markham and I'm a technical manager with Tarmac. In this video, I'm going to try and explain what impact Brexit has had on the way that we declare the performance and properties of construction products like asphalt. One thing to be clear on before we start is that this presentation covers the UK mainland and not Northern Ireland, where there are slight variations which reflect its special position in Brexit. None of these things are likely to impact you at all as a UK road owner and customer for products like asphalt and aggregates. So before Brexit, before we left the EU on the 1st of January 2021, the UK was part of the CE marking system. This was an EU-wide process which was mandatory for certain products. This included, for example, aggregates for concrete and asphalt. Tarmac has a website where all our customers can go and with some basic delivery ticket information, access two CE documents. These are the CE mark certificate and a DOP or Declaration of Performance. As well as giving basic identification information, this is where we give results from testing we've carried out on the different products. This is declared in terms of performance categories, and these normally relate to the limiting values we find in specifications like PD 6691 and the specification for highway works. Here's the business end of a CE mark certificate for 14mm Ultipave, which is one of our thin surfacings. You can see here we've declared that this meets wheel tracking slope category 1, tested at 60 degrees centigrade, which is the requirement you'll find in SHW clause 942 and in PD 6691. This is the way that we confirm compliance of our materials with contract specifications. So what happened on the 1st of January 2021? Well, from a customer's perspective, hardly anything. As a construction product producer, we had to make some behind the scenes changes to ensure we could continue to CE mark products. So where we need a third party to audit some products like asphalt and high PSV aggregates, we now use the Dutch office of BSI. This was because of requirements that the European Commission put in place as part of Brexit. At the same time, UK government published a list of BSEN standards that it continues to recognise after Brexit. They've called these designated standards, and these are important because they relate to the stage where customers will start to see something slightly different. And this is when industry starts to produce UK CE marking information. So no later than the 1st of January next year, all construction products sold into the UK mainland will have to replace CE marking with UKCA marking. The CA bit stands for conformity assessment. The 1st of January 2022 isn't a fixed switchover date, it's just the deadline for both customers and producers to be using UKCA marking. You may start to see UKCA marking during this year, 2021, but this depends on individual suppliers. It's perfectly valid and you must accept it on the same level as CE marking, but similarly, businesses may continue to carry on CE marking their products right up until the end of the year and switch over on the 1st of January. You should accept both UKCA and CE during 2021. Before switching, there's probably going to be quite a bit of IT systems changes to be made. And in some cases, like bagged products, which actually carry a physical mark on the packaging, people will start to need to change the packaging that they use. Tarmac hasn't yet decided on its UKCA switchover date, but it will be at some point in 2021. Something that we do get asked is, will more or less products be covered by UKCA marking than CE marking? Well, this isn't going to change because the UK designated standards match the EN standards that drove CE marking. If you're interested, you can find a list of designated standards through the link that I'm showing on the screen now. What will UKCE documents look like and where will customers get them? Well, for bulk products like asphalt, then you'll continue to be directed on delivery tickets to a website, but now with a UKCA front end and UKCA documentation. We'll try and keep UKCA mark certificates and DOPs looking much the same as before. Also, there will need to be more changes than just the logo at the top, but the basic technical information about an asphalt's wheel tracking performance, for example, or an aggregate Los Angeles value will still be there and in the same format. We'll notify customers well in advance of when we make the change to UKCA, but there isn't going to be a coordinated industry switchover date. This has been left to individual companies to sort out. It just has to be before the 1st of January next year. Does Brexit mean that we'll turn back to British standards? Well, not initially and possibly not at all. This really depends on the ongoing agreements between the UK and Europe on trade. So taking asphalt as an example, I don't see us replacing PD 6691, which is the UK guidance document for asphalt, with a BS 6691 anytime soon. Hopefully this video has given you enough information to not be concerned about Brexit and CE marking. But if you want more, then I'd start by doing a web search for uk.gov plus UKCA. Thanks for listening.